All right, everyone, welcome back to BSTV 90 Day, my guilty pleasure. It is season 10. This thing's been going around forever. Feels like it's on season 40 because there's 90 Day Single Life, 90 Day the Other Way, 90 Day Diaries, 90 Day Caribbean. It's a whole franchise. Anyways, season 10, penultimate episode. So the second last episode. Everyone's getting ready to go down the aisle. Let's go over the couples who were in this episode. So here we got Gino and Jasmine. They were in it. They are a repeat couple, so it's their second time. So that generally means that they're probably going to be pretty successful in terms of they're going to stay together. They're going to make it down the aisle. They're going to get married. But pretty sure, Gino, Jasmine's leaving you when she gets that green card. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by this. Gino, you know, what's the saying? George Bush said, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Or was it fool me, fool you? George Bush messed it up too. Anyways, I did that on purpose. But anyways, Gino, yeah, this already happened to you before. That's where I was going with this. Gino married a Brazilian before and she left him and took half his money. And this is obviously going to happen again. I don't think anyone is going to be surprised. This whole episode is them going dress shopping, venue shopping, Gino being cheap. That's the tale of the season with them. Gino wants to save money. Jasmine wants it all extravagant. Then Jasmine breaking down to Gino's family and being like, I need you to be my friend. You can't judge me. Oh, you always think I'm going to do the worst to Gino. Okay, well, we know you're going to. And then you're going to blame the family for it. This couple in the middle were not featured. They were just in the preview for next week. But it seems like they're not getting married. It shows Nikki on the right leaving at the airport. And there's no surprise. This seems like a really fake couple. Apparently they dated 15 years ago and tried to get back together. And this fits the bill with the season because Nikki apparently has a YouTube music career that she was promoting all season. So really seems like the only reason she was on the show was for that. This one on the right, Emmanuel, and I can't remember her name. Does it say it here for me? That'd be really nice of them. But anyways, she seems pretty nice. He's one of the worst guys in the history of 90 Day. I'm not sure why she's still with him. And clearly using her for a green card to bring over his entire family. So you should just, like, she keeps saying... It's weird because she just keeps saying like, oh, what's the worst that could Ashley, that's her name, what's the worst that could happen, it doesn't work out, I have to give this shot to love. No, a lot worse can happen. When you put these people on your 90-day visa, your K1, you're responsible for them financially, not quite for life, but for quite a few years. It's probably, I think it's like 5 years after the marriage. So yeah, a lot can actually happen. I would think twice, Ashley. Now we have another contender. If I said Emmanuel was the worst guy ever on the show, wow, Rob is really bad. Sophie seems sweet. She does seem like she's with him because it's in Hollywood and she wants to have some sort of Hollywood life or career. And Rob is just like, they last episode, Sophie and him got in a fight and he sat outside and they didn't show he's talking to a producer, but he's clearly talking to a producer and talking about the fight he just had with Sophie and her mom. But it makes it look like he's talking to himself or to someone on the phone who's not replying. And he's just like being really pouty and talking loud so they can hear him complaining about them. Like, you never been to the bottom. You all acting up all high here, like you got everything given to you in life, but I'm working hard. How dare you criticize me? So it's really weird. So she spends the night in the hotel with her mom, comes back, and all she wants is him to say sorry. And then apparently while she was gone for 24 hours, he posted all these memes on social media that were like, how do you speak intelligent to someone who's emotionally unavailable? And like all these cryptic things to her. And then that was eventually his apology. I'm sorry if my social media posts you thought they were about you. Just get rid of him. This guy is... he doesn't even have a bathroom in his house. That's the most interesting thing about him. I want to know more. So they share a bathroom. He lives in like... Seems a nice... It's like a bachelor pad sort of. It's almost like he's in someone's pool house. Because outside there's like this massive yard, but you never see anyone else. Like he's not sharing it with people. But then they don't have a bathroom in their house. And one of the funniest lines in 90 Day history ever was Rob says to Sophie, and apparently Sophie has a good upbringing, wealthy. We don't really see it though, so I'm not sure how wealthy. Maybe just more wealthy than Rob, who seems to be the poorest guy ever. At one point, Rob says to her, like, "Oh, you're so bougie. You're used to these places like London and Dubai." And she's like, "I don't think it's that bougie to have a bathroom in your own apartment." One of the best lines ever. You gotta get rid of this guy. Manuel and Ashley, we already saw. Nick and Devin were not on this episode. They're pretty boring. Justin and Nikki, we talked about. Right here. This is a good couple to watch. Annalie and Clayton. Starts out with Clayton working out outside before the wedding, but he can't get over the fact that Clayton's sister took Annalie on a bachelor party that included a stripper. And now all episodes she's threatening to leave, and Clayton's just getting angrier and angrier. Clayton probably has never had a girlfriend in his life. He lives with his, like, about 9 gerbils and stuff like this, animals, in a small apartment where his mom lives in the closet. That's about all you have to know. And Clayton's brother, all season, is warning Annalie, like, you know he's never kicking our mom out, right? Like, those two are living together the rest of their life. So I guess he's kind of just like a miniature version of Colt and Deb. And it's actually kind of exactly like that. He is a miniature version. He appears to be like 5'3", and his mom is very similar to Deb. Only not like, Deb's actually one of the worst people in 90 Day history, worst characters. His mom's kind of like, she's not really in the show. She just kind of looks like Deb. Citra and Sam. This is, I have her name up there as Sintra, but it should be Citra. I'll have to change that. Anyways, maybe I'll just change it right now. Spelling correction. So they seem to be actually the best couple. So the strongest couple. He has converted to Islam, so he will be Muslim now. And the dad accepts him, but he might be going to jail. That's the most interesting part of them, because he used to be addicted to painkillers, and then he had some other drugs on him that help you get over the addiction to painkillers, but he didn't have it prescribed. Maybe he got on the black market, not sure, but he got pulled over by a cop. Not sure how the cop found his medicine. Yeah, he might be going to jail for that after the marriage. So that's pretty much the episode, and I would say that it was a boring episode, and I would say of all of these couples, only these ones are going to make it. The rest, like these are the only ones I would bet on if I had to bet on, like, oh yeah, they'll still be together in like 7 years. And it's come out after the show that her sister is now engaged to Sam's brother, so pretty good chance that they will stay together. Everybody else is going to be broken up. In fact, most of them, when they do their interviews to discuss the episode, almost all of them are not sitting together anymore. So that usually means not necessarily broken up, because 90 Day likes to keep it secret, so they don't give it away. Sometimes it means like, oh, they just went home for a vacation because they haven't seen anyone for a while, but then it kind of ends up ending. So anyways, yeah, here is Gino and Jasmine, and that's them on Instagram. Yeah, Gino, I don't think she likes you that much. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about these couples, and can't wait for the finale. Best part of the finale is we then get into the tell-all, but also next season. I just want to see new cast members, because this season is pretty boring. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.